Hi everyone, happy Monday. I hope everyone's having a great day, great start to the week. Today was interesting and very fun for me. I was a guest of honor on the Sixth Element of Hip Hop's channel. They do a live stream every Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, and I'm going back most likely on Saturday because they talk about DC and stuff like that. But it was so fun. It was so cool. Great discussion. I'm gonna put the link to everything below. But I say all that to say, right? In the midst of that interview that I did, we talked about Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. And there's a specific line that Wanda says in the trailer, right? Um, she says to Doctor Strange, "You break the rules, you become a hero. I break the rules, and I'm a villain. That doesn't seem very fair." Now, don't have a lot of context really in terms of the movie because the movie hasn't come out, but just based on that line, I I'm perplexed. I really am because on the one hand, I believe Doctor Strange should be punished, right, for the events of No Way Home. Um, because he was partially responsible. There are people who try to put it all on Peter, and I'm so confused as to how you rationalize that because literally Peter is not a sorcerer. He couldn't have conjured that spell and set things into motion the way Doctor Strange did. So he has to be held at fault. Hello. So while I believe that he should be held accountable, and I think that's what's going to happen in the movie, I'm like, but Wanda, it you're framing it like you're trying to justify your actions from WandaVision and even prior, and I'm like, huh, you think that was right? Even though in WandaVision, she sort of had remorse for what happened. And then it's like, I know you're not ignorant as to why people view you as villainous. Like you're the stuff in WandaVision, very public, very public. You took an entire um, town hostage, right? And you stole their agency and their lives for weeks. And then what kills me is that when you became aware of what you were doing, you didn't try to rectify your actions until the very, very end when your kids were at risk. So I'm like, ugh. People say that, that last episode when she fought against Agatha and whatever, that was her atoning. But no, 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 I don't agree. I don't believe that was even close to her atoning for her actions. You know what? It would have been a big step is if she actually apologized to the people of Westview for what she put them through. And that bothered me so bad, so bad. I remember when I did my WandaVision review way back when, and I made a point. Like the fact that you didn't apologize at all to these people for what you did to them, and you just dipped. Like, and you wonder why people view you as a villain. These people have every right to be upset with you for weeks, months, years. Every right. And then you had Monica come in with that bullshit line. First of all, you had Wanda apologize to Monica. Who is Monica in this instance? Who is Monica? Why would you not apologize to her and Westview? Hello? Second of all, you had not Wanda, you had Monica come in and literally say to Wanda, they'll never know what you sacrificed for them. As if you're painting her as some tragic hero. No, these people don't care what you sacrifice for. They don't care. Why would they? You stole their lives, their minds for weeks, and you tortured them emotionally and mentally and even physically because they were like your puppets for weeks. They don't care. Why?
Like I
I say that's just bad writing. But it's like, Wanda, the thing was strange. It wasn't, yes, it was a global catastrophe, like what happened in No Way Home and everything like that. But the general public, I don't believe they don't know that he was at the forefront of everything. They know that Spider-Man was, and all their blame and their hate is towards Spider-Man, but I don't think they knew it was Strange, which is why public perception is relatively positive towards Doctor Strange, right? Um, so I don't know. I'm like, Wanda, I guess it's not fair, but you have to understand why people view you as villainous. It's very justified. And even prior to WandaVision, your actions, let's skip Civil War, right? Because her intentions were not to, you know, blow up that building in Lagos and cause all that chaos, right? I kind of felt bad for her, right? Sort of the same with WandaVision. It kind of just happened because she was grieving, but the thing is, you became aware of it and you still didn't do anything to rectify it. That's where you lose me. But let's go way back to Age of Ultron when we first were introduced to her. She, um, Tony, and even a little bit of Banner, they were not held accountable for their actions. Not really. I don't think so. I feel like Tony and Banner, you know, they were responsible for bringing Ultron. And I don't know if they were held accountable in the way that they should have. Like, I think they atoned, but I don't know. I have to rewatch that movie. It's been a while. But you know what I do remember? I remember what Wanda did to Hulk. I remember when she took over his mind and made him go rampaging in that South African city and killed hundreds of people. I remember that. I remember that she wasn't held accountable for that. Not once. And the thing is, they had Banner say this line like, "I could choke you and not change a shade," right? He was so angry with her. He friggin' hated her, as he should. But then they never brought it up again. And she just scoopy doo skated on by. It was never addressed. And I don't understand how that wasn't addressed because that was heinous. There are a lot of things that the MCU characters have done um, that were pretty like, hmm. And they just weren't held accountable for it. Now, some of them were, and some of them atoned over time. But with Wanda, it's really strange how they did it. Like, I don't mind them going down the route of making her a villain or I guess even an anti-hero. But WandaVision really kind of messed things up in that last half. And I know that was because of like COVID and stuff like that. It kind of jacked the story, but with what we got, it just wasn't. Mm-mm. I kind of went off topic. I'm sorry. Back to what Wanda said. I feel like it's not fair, but I don't like the way that she framed it. And maybe that's just her tapping into her villainous nature. I don't know. I don't have a lot to go on outside of like the trailer, so we'll see. But yeah, those are my thoughts on that just quick little snippet or whatever. I feel like Wanda, she needs to be held accountable, both her and Strange. So I hope Strange is held accountable for what happened in No Way Home in Multiverse of Madness. And I don't know about Wanda because WandaVision was the time for you to apologize to these people and take that first step, and that didn't happen. You turned all your attention to Monica, and then Monica threw out that line trying to make you some tragic hero, and I'm like, no. But anyways, that's it, guys. That's it. That's all. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.